Have you ever put thought into how important sleep is and the toll it can take on your body if you aren't getting enough? The medical news today, published on July 23rd, 2020, author Kathleen Davis states that many people do not get enough sleep, and this can affect their health, well being, and ability to do everyday activities. If an individual is getting little to no sleep at all, the long term effects could be fatal and may result in having heart attacks, sleep apnea, stroke, depression, anxiety, diabetes, and many more effects. According to ARHQ, sleep is one of many physiologic functions that operates in a circadian rhythm, triggered by light and dark changes in a 24-hour cycle. PMC Research Institute in 2017 says disrupted sleep is a pervasive problem, with numerous contributing factors from lifestyle and environmental factors to psychosocial issues. Sleep is vital to most physiologic processes, and as such, sleep disruption has vast potential for adverse short and long-term health consequences in otherwise healthy individuals as well as those with underlying medical conditions. In healthy individuals, short-term consequences include a heightened stress response, pain, and could distract their memory, performance deficits, which is merely just sleep deprivation. The Sleep Foundation has stated that doctors can diagnose you with sleep deprivation by discussing a patient's symptoms and sleep patterns. This may also involve reviewing a sleep diary or taking a questionnaire that offers a detailed look at a sleep pattern and daytime symptoms. In adolescents and children, disrupted sleep can also lead to behavior problems. There's also evidence out there that sleep disruption may increase the risk of certain cancers and death in males and suicidal adolescents. As we all know that out of all the people in the world, teenagers will most likely be the ones that are getting no sleep at all due to them texting at night, struggling in school, binge watching, or even not being able to sleep at all, which I'm pretty sure everybody has a problem with once in a while. A kids' health research in 2014 showed that a teen who needs to wake up for school at 6 a.m. would have to go to bed at 9 p.m. to reach the 9-hour mark. Studies have found that many teens have trouble falling asleep that early, though. It's not because they don't want to sleep, it's because their brains naturally work on later schedules and aren't ready for bed. A study shown by the American Physiological Association that ages between 10 and 17 show no differences among the youngest four age groups on the measures of a psychosocial maturity, which basically means for teenagers it can be harder to obtain proper sleep. To widen the scale even more, let's talk about adults and elders. On June 10th, 2020, the Cleveland Clinic published an article saying that people above the ages 25 and up should be getting a minimum of at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep. The article also emphasizes that if not, this could lead to high levels of stress and could potentially increase the likelihood of having a car accident. Now, just by saying that, we all know that usually people even 20 years and older have jobs and more responsibilities to deal with and need transportation daily. So generally speaking, it's almost mandatory and should be heavily considered to get your full hours of sleep so your body can fully regenerate and can be ready for the next day. Now that I've introduced you to the causes of lack of sleep, I will now explain to you the solutions to stop this problem. After all that I've explained, you may think that it could be hard to actually start getting more sleep. But as long as you have patience with yourself, these could lead you to having the best life ever. For many people, trying to implement all these strategies can be overwhelming. But remember that it's all or nothing. You can start with small changes and work your way up there toward a healthier habit of sleep, and also known as sleep hygiene. You can start out by creating sleep-inducing bedroom optimizing your sleep schedule, crafting a pre-bed routine, and fostering pro-sleep habits during the day. Also, make sure you don't have that much light in your room, and keeping noise to a minimum is an important part of building a sleep positive bedroom. Now, coming back to our initial story, in this speech I have told you about the effects of the lack of sleep can have on the individual, what the cause of lack of sleep is, and what you can do to prevent it. Getting lack of sleep can be very dangerous in the long run and could be fatal. But this is why sleep is one of the most beneficial things to the human body and could potentially change a person's life around. I hope you all think twice and actually take time out of your day to even analyze and ask yourself, am I getting enough sleep? And use these solutions that I gave you and put them into action. I hope you guys have a great summer. This year's been a lot on us and we all deserve some fun this summer. So I hope you guys have a great summer.